y el batazo. La eleva a Alcántara. Se va a ir al central. Puede darle un viaje y ¡se fue! ¡Home run de Sergio Alcántara! ¡La botó! ¡Yeah!
I'm here with the Spanish voice of the Chicago Cubs, none other than Miguel Esparza. Miguel, gracias. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
First of all, I want to get a little backstory about you. For anyone that doesn't know you, tell us a little bit where you grew up and your love for the Cubs.
Born and raised in Chicago, west side of Chicago, Humboldt Park area. Love for the Cubs, man, from the day I remember. I'm a Cubs fan, so this for me is a dream come true, just being here and working for the Cubs for TUDN, which is the station I broadcast for. But yeah, it's been a journey. I've been in broadcasting here in Chicago for 20 years, so it's been one of those rides, man. It's been unreal, to tell you the truth.
Your route, I want to say, is a little untraditional.
My passion is singing.
Yeah.
So I was like, how do I get to singing? How do I get to sing? Well, I said, well, let me go into radio, right? And maybe it works out. And at the end of the day, I liked what I was doing in radio. Went from promotions intern. I got hired from within. Started as a board operator, then on air, and then producer, morning shows. I did everything you can imagine. And I broadcast for all the teams in Chicago as well, starting as an intern. And then from Chicago, you know, when you go to school, they tell you you're not going to be able to do it here in Chicago. And I said, I don't want to move anywhere. I love Chicago, so I don't want to go anywhere. You know, this is where I want to be.
One thing that's, to me, is just remarkable is just your versatility. How do you kind of, keep yourself sharp to be able to do all those different sports?
Yeah, and that's the thing, it's like I love sports. Growing up, I played a lot of basketball, so that was like the sport that I really played with my nephews. I always take them to the batting cages, so it's something that I really love, the sports aspect of it. Now, the versatility that you mentioned, when they first told me you're going to do Blackhawks, hockey, like you mentioned, for us, like for me, for a Latino, I never went to the United Center to watch a hockey game. That was just not something that I did. I went to see the Bulls, I came to see the Cubs, but that I never did until the day that I went to broadcast the game. So they say, Miguel, do you know how to do hockey? I said, yes. So I start learning hockey, and I start going in and finding videos and learning everything that I can. And then it was just like, it was beautiful. Once I started doing the play-by-play for that, it was just like, wow, this is just an adrenaline rush.
One thing that's remarkable, and it has been your videos. I assume you take the videos yourself of your calls, and a lot of them go really viral. What's that kind of like, and what's it like seeing the reaction from Cubs fans, whether or not they speak Spanish?
Right, and that's been something that just, it was an idea. Bought a new phone. It had a feature that had like a camera where you can face it towards the use all cameras on your phone. And I was like, why not? So I recorded it, and Ortega blows up. That one really blew up. Because I was like, well, this one went okay. Let's try it again. Hayward just blows it out of the, completely out of the water, and it was just like, I started doing it, and like you said, the reaction from people that don't speak Spanish is like, it's great. I love it, and it's cool that they embrace what we do and how we do it.
I know when you're in here, tough moments, they get to you like, like if you were sitting in the bleachers.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a Cubs fan, and it's like, I always, and it's not to compare myself with Ron Santo, but I would hear Ron Santo, and I would hear his suffering and his excitement, and I kind of bring that on as well because I'm a Cubs fan also, so I love the team, and regardless of how they're doing, it's my team, that's just how I see it.
So speaking of singing, you're going to be singing the national anthem. What's that like, and how excited are you?
Man,
or are you nervous?
I'm definitely nervous. It's something that once again here at Wrigley to do the national anthem, like that's fantastic. Nerves are there. I've been practicing a lot. I've been looking at videos of what not to do. So it's just a bunch of emotions all together, and super excited about it.
Oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
You're also singing the seventh inning stretch, so you got kind of a mulligan, but I think you'll do fine.
A la una, a las dos. Y a las tres. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack.
It's exciting as well because once again, you come here and you think about the history. You know, you think about Harry Carey. You think about, I'm going to be singing the song that he led here. You know, like that's the little things. I always embrace history and everything that is part of it. You know, just being here and being able to do it in front of the Cubs fans, like everyone that's followed me on Twitter and Instagram, and it's just like they're all excited as well. So it's been cool. It's been very cool.
Is there any other like kind of things that you like doing off the field like that kind of, you know, might be inspiring?
Well, that's what I would love to do more, but like really inspiring, I would say that is just the St. Jude stuff that I do. I love music. I love Elvis. You know, I used to be, here's something that a lot of people don't know, I used to be an Elvis tribute artist at a casino here in Illinois. That's about 50 pounds ago. But yeah, it was, you know, it's music's always driven me. But you touched that very beautiful and special point, which is St. Jude. Like, that's right here.
I got to ask you for a no. We got to hear an Elvis now. Can we do it on the spot?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. One of my favorite songs, and I did it with Josh on the organ the other day, so it's Kentucky Rain. I don't know if you've heard it, but it's 7 lonely days and a dozen towns ago. I reached out one night and you were gone. Don't know why you'd run, what you're running to or from.
Miguel Esparza, everyone, can call a Cubs game and can sing a beautiful Elvis Presley note. Miguel, muchas gracias.